Hey everyone, how's it going today? Doing a little something different. I'm not doing any wrenching. I'm over here doing some side work today. This is normally my day off, so this is morning for me, so good morning. Probably afternoon when you guys are going to be seeing this. So today, you guys have probably seen me over this area. I've done some other work for him over here. Eventually, this is going to be a house that's built over here. I'm not going to show anything to, for his privacy of addresses and all that. So, but anyway, I'm gonna. A lot of stuff has changed, since then. He's had a fence put up down this way and down that way, and it goes all the way down to the Cumberland River. So, later on, we'll show how far that goes there, but not doing it today. But anyway, today I got the task of doing some log splitting for him. Last year, he's rented one out for me to use to split some logs for him. This year he wasn't able to find places. They're renting them out for some reason. I don't know, he's tried Home Depot, I guess Lowe's or something like that, that line, probably Home Depot I think. But so he bought himself one, and he said probably in 2 years it's going to pay itself off anyway for what he got it for. So I've already started on some of it because he was already here at the time, so I didn't get a chance to film how I wanted to do it right away. So I'm doing it now. I took a water break here. I'm sitting in the shade because it's warm today here. Even though it's September 11th, a somber day for our nation here because of what happened back in 2001. But, we still remember those people that sacrificed. They're all the law enforcement and all the, first responders and all that. But today, like I said, I got tasked to do log splitting, so I've already started on some of it. Like I said, I took a break here. This is one he purchased. He purchased this from Tractor Supply. It's a Country Line one. It's a 25-ton splitter. There, it's running on the Kohler 6.5 horsepower engine. It's 196 cc's. At first, it didn't want to start up. I thought maybe at first it didn't have no oil. It's got oil in it, and then it flooded where it didn't want to pull over right away. It was like acting like it was hydrolocked there, but we got it, so got it going. I split some logs for him already. This is the amount where he wants them at, so there. And then I got all this. I don't know if this is going to be done today. We're going to try it. I might have to do it another day. I'm going out of town for a family reunion this weekend, so if I don't do this, I'll have to pick it up another day there. So anyway, I'm gonna set you guys up and you guys watch me log split a little bit, and then I might throw it on a little bit of a time lapse, and you guys watch me knock all this stuff out, maybe part of it. But anyway, he's gonna check up on me in a little bit here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, getting some of this done, get some more done, so at least he knows I've been working, not just slacking off. So anyway, I set you guys up. You guys enjoy, and you guys watch me do some work. I took a break. I got about halfway done with it. I stopped because he had showed up here. So this is where I'm at so far. Unfortunately, I cut him a little bit too big, so I'm gonna have to go over him at a later time and do it. So right now, he just want him cut up. So I'm gonna have to go over it again and do it. But I'm just gonna try to cut the rest of them up a little bit better. That's what I got left there. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and we will try to get this cut there. Like I said, I got some of them I cut where you needed to be. Some of them I have to cut a little bit better. So like I said, have to go do that. So I got his chainsaw over there, a steel chainsaw he let me use to cut up some other this log right here I got to cut up. So anyway, I'm gonna set you guys up and we'll start showing you guys me cutting the rest of these up. All right, got them cut up. Now, some of them he wasn't worried about. I know I cut them a little bit bigger. I know he wanted them a little bit smaller, probably like the ones right here at the end, where I started cutting them a little smaller. But he said they're gonna burn anyway, so he's not too terribly worried about it there. His wife likes them a little bit the smaller the wood pieces, but you know, better than what it was earlier today. I came up to it and it was all you know, one big old wood log. So I got them split up. Now there's some at the bottom of the hill there, just before you get to where the future house is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to film that yet, but I got to drive down there with this. I got this hooked up to my truck. Lucky enough, when I bought this truck, the guy left the 2-inch ball on the bumper, in which this trailer, this log splitter, takes that. So thank goodness for that. There, so I can run that on my on there, because he asked me, he goes, do you have a 2-inch ball? Which I have the sleeve, you know, that goes on the hitch mount itself. It's 1 7/8, and that's what my trailer takes. So lucky enough he left the 2 up there, so I never took it off there. Thank goodness I didn't, because if he's got me doing log splitting, I'm gonna need that on my truck, so I'll just leave it on there. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drive on down there, and I'll meet you guys there. All right, I'm on the top of the hill. This is where the house is going to be eventually. This is where I drove up from, where that little in-between spot right up there where the gravel is up there. That's where I was at, just up that hill there. So, you know, a lot of it's been done since you guys seen it. It's had a lot of, you know, it's had a bridge built on there, the little concrete thing. It's been stretched out, so it looks a lot better. Unfortunately, he's had to spend a lot of money trying to get this all sorted out there with all that, but it's better now. So if the rain comes through there and all that, looks like he's got grass he's getting ready to put right there or something or another. But I got this little bit of logs to do. I don't know if I'm going to film it, so I'm just going to try just go get this done and knock it out. I'll probably leave this hooked up. I'll have to probably take my truck and pull it up over there and stretch it out maybe this way, so I can cut it from there. But I'm gonna go and get some fuel for it, because I'm pretty sure it's almost out of gas there, so I'm gonna go and fill it up there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop it right here. I think I gave you guys enough there, and they're going for rain soon, so I want to get, there's a little bit of dark clouds up there, so I don't know if that's rain or anything. But I want to go get this done before it decides to start raining on me and all that. And I got to see if I can put this in this container. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You guys like this, you guys give me a thumbs up there and check it out. Now, I'm filming this on September 11th. I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this yet. Maybe October or something. Just depends on how I schedule these videos out there. So this might be a month ahead if you guys see this. So, but I'm gonna get this done just in case he comes back over here, so I don't have to keep stopping filming, because I know he probably wants this done there. And I keep looking to see if I see him coming back to here. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. You guys like this, give me a thumbs up there. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok as well, and keep on turning those wrenches, guys. See you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.